What's up guys, this is my 2015 Honda Grom and today we're going to be showing you how I turned this thing from clap to mint. So even though this Grom is pretty clapped, it actually came with a decent amount of stunt parts, some pretty expensive stuff too, like the MK Stunts rear caliper bracket, the Brembo foot brake, and the MK Stunts rear sets. The RSE clutch lever was actually just one I already had because the clutch lever was broken, so I needed to take it with me to test ride the bike. But it only had 3,000 miles, no check engine light, nothing like that. So all things considered, especially for somebody who probably would want all those parts, $1,800 is actually a pretty good deal considering all the other things that I got with it. I forgot that I needed to put everything on the bars before putting the bars in. I'm not really sure the story behind this throttle tube and why it looks like it has Gorilla Glue on it. It also looks like I think I just knocked that little piece out of place a little bit, so I'm gonna see if I can get set that back in a little bit better. And then I'll probably put some WD-40 on it, because right now this throttle has a cruise control. It's just sitting there right now. Can't really show you one hand. Actually, I guess I can. Yeah, see, it's got cruise control, which I actually kind of probably could get maybe some use out of somehow, but I'm still gonna put WD-40 on it. Also, this thing didn't come with bolts, so luckily I kept mine. I wasn't sure if it was going to come with bolts or not. So I guess this is the piece that people always talk about that you'll have to file down if you want to put, like a thing onto new bars, or you have to drill into the bar. Every time I've ever done something like this, I guess I've always just broke the assembly kind of, because I've never shaved it down or drilled anything. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, because I don't know anywhere that I have a Dremel. I do have a drill. I might try to drill a little part out of the bar. All right, well, I have all the stuff to drill, so I marked this little spot on the bar where I think it's gonna fit the best, and now I'm gonna try to drill it. I don't know how well this is gonna go. Well, that was actually super easy, barely an inconvenience. It's all tightened up now. It's completely flush. No gaps, very nice, and it doesn't move back and forth either. It's sturdy. I probably was supposed to do the same thing to this one, but I don't know. It's too late now. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. Does the headlight turn on? Yes, dude. If it didn't work, honestly, I don't know what I would do. Let's see the brights. Ooh. Oh my gosh, totally worth it. It was this thing was like $50 plus $10 shipping, but honestly, to be able to ride at night now and have, functioning brights, without it being a piece of junk, is worth it. Well guys, the Grom is finally done. All fairings are on. It looks nice and mint. Headlight works nice and good. Or it's not on right now because the Grom's not on. The last thing I had to figure out was the taillight. I ended up ruining this Mustang taillight because I just couldn't figure out the wiring correctly. And until, like 10 minutes ago, I didn't actually know how to correctly remove the wires from these prongs. There's like tabs in here that I couldn't figure out how to get loose to get it out, but I ended up just bending this piece of like a clip to get it flat enough to go in there and get the tabs out. It took me a little bit, but I got it. And So I got this other taillight, and it works now nice and good with my brake. I don't think my rear brake will light it up. Yeah, but that's just because of how the rear brake's adjusted to work with these MK stunt rear sets, I mean. But yeah, I got this taillight instead of another Mustang taillight to attempt it, because this one came wired, but they wired it wrong still, so I had to get the wires out of the prong. I think it had came black, green, red, which would have made more sense to me because this one's black, so I would have at least thought black would go to black, but it didn't. So I took them out and then just put the prongs in there until I got it figured out, like trying a bunch of different options. So we'll get that put into place, which is really pretty easy. I guess I'll have to unplug it again to get the wires through, but yeah, it's finally done, dude. The taillight took me about 2 days of being pissed off, but pretty much fully ready. We'll get this taillight in here and I'll get some like cooler looking video of it to really show it off more. But that's about it, man.